are on our ass about it. I promise. I promise we're fixing shit as fast as we can. Who the fuck just pinged me? Who pinged? Who did it? I'm gonna ban you. No? What? Guys, don't assume things that I say. Or don't assume things based on what I say. If I didn't say it explicitly, then you're fine. No, I'm not on my fucking phone. I'm on my PC, man. All right. So it is now 6:40. We've given people 10 minutes to get in here. We will get started. So, for those that are wondering or maybe new, I am Friday. I am the server owner. Me and the rest of the weekdays, if you are unsure who is the founder or who is the co-owners, they have a day of the week in their name. And they are also red in Discord. We will also tell you. Burgers or pizza? Burgers. I love burgers. I'm a big burger guy. Okay, so for anybody wondering, this website was created by me with the help of some AI because I have made basic websites, but nothing this integrated. So fuck your freshwater. I don't care. This is how we're going to handle all pilots from now on, all of them. So if you are currently a pilot, if you want to be a pilot, if you used to be a pilot for DGT or somewhere else, fucking this is how you're going to do it. And I'm going to show you the exact process from your standpoint, as well as give you guys some stuff on the backside that staff sees that you guys don't. That way you guys are fully aware of what will happen if you fuck up. So, to get started, don't argue with me. My decisions are final. Okay, when you guys load up this website, pilots.dawnoflies.com, this website is owned by me. I'm the only one who has access to edit it. I'm the only one who has access to the database. Everything is in my name. Also, for anybody wondering, this name itself is in the process of being trademarked. That was very expensive, but I plan on making this a much bigger thing than what it is. We're going to branch out to other games, and I've got a lot of plans for it. Merch eventually, provided, I can do that at a reasonable price, because I don't like expensive merch. I'm not going to charge a bunch of people for expensive ass merch. So you guys will see this. If for some reason somebody finds the website and they don't, they want to join the Discord, this will link them to the Discord. You guys will see this. Okay, you can see the home. Wow. Scroll down or just hit this button. You will see the servers. It will explain exactly what the fuck they have. And A1 is more stable stuff for my console friends. If you guys want to get kind of a taste of what we got, boom. Its intended purpose is the core stuff, stability, and performance. Because I know Arma does not like you console guys. I'm sorry, that's just Arma. Yell at them, not me. NA2 is the full experience. So every single fucking mod, we obviously are still console friendly, so we stay below that 25 gigabyte limit. For my PlayStation guys, I'm sorry Sony has kind of fucked you guys over in that. And then NA3 is coming soon. I will tell you guys now, NA3 is going to be AI that shoot back. I just haven't figured out what AI I want to shoot at y'all. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are wondering what is Dawn of Lies, boom, right there. It's conquest style PvE. You guys will go and capture and secure objectives across the map. All waves of infected fight to stop your advance. Wow. Custom infected. Yes, we have custom zombies. They are based off of bacon zombies. We are also working on adding a different style of zombie that will infect you. So if you get bit, you will actually turn into a zombie. It's a pretty cool system. I'm working on the mod creator for that.
Do we get
Modern gear, all that fun stuff. No fucking Cold War bullshit.
Oh.
Every pilot is whitelisted, so you know you are getting into a reliable heli. And if they are unreliable, you make a ticket and let us know. And they will not be that. Okay. If you guys don't like the whitelist, there are plenty of other servers that you could play that do not use that. I use it because I used to be a pilot on DGT before the whitelist was a thing, And let me tell you from firsthand experience, it is a fucking nightmare. People want to treat it like it's helicopter simulator. They think the helicopters are one-way taxis for them. Crashes, flight school. They think that it doesn't affect performance. I promise you, if you put 30 carcasses of Hueys on the ground, it will affect performance for everybody else. You can test it in a GM and watch your frames drop to shit. So, everybody will see this. You will see the rules. Cool, rules of engagement. Wow, don't be a problem. No cheating. Wow. Golden rule for DOL, no BS policy. If you fuck up, I will tell you one time, fix the behavior. If it is not fixed, you are gone. That's just, we're grown-ass adults, most of us, so I shouldn't be having to ask anybody to use common sense and not be a dickhead. Also, that is a no-no. If I catch you doing it, I will personally ban you, and it is highly unlikely that I unban you because I don't like dealing with tickets. So, you guys will see this. You guys will not have access to this unless you have a Discord-specific role. Keep in mind, this links to your Discord. Cat, are you in here, buddy? Okay. He hates me. All right. So, you guys will see this. Pilot Portal. It will ask you when you first join, do you want to authorize this with Discord? Click yes. If you don't want your data saved, we have protections against that. Again, I'm the only person that has access to the data. We do not collect your personal information. I'm not pulling your IP. I'm not pulling your fucking MAC address. I'm not pulling any kind of identifying information other than your Discord username, your Discord ID, and your in-game name. These are all publicly available information. Anybody can search that up. So if you're real freaky about your info, I promise you, every single person can already see this. When you guys authorize it, you will be pulled into this. Yes, my username is TexMex5061. Wow. It will say you are connected. That means that this and your Discord is linked. Cool. It will tell you you are verified. You have been a member of the Discord for however many days. I just applied and got reviewed. Thanks, staff. Somebody's getting fired. If you guys are under 14 days, it will not let you guys apply. Everybody has to have 14 days. If your account gets hacked or something like that, we can verify the information with you and we can fix your new Discord, do all that stuff. So if you guys apply and you get denied, you have to wait 5 days. That is for everybody. Keep in mind, your application has to have your correct information on it. If you guys do not have your correct information on it, we will deny it. If you try to ban evade, or we know that you've been previously blacklisted or whatever, we will deny it. Make sure you guys double check your shit before doing all that fun stuff. You guys will see, okay, you have this many days, blah, 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 reapply after this time. Some people were asking what time zone that is. CST. I am based in Texas, for anybody that's wondering. So if you need to figure out what time it is, just Google fucking my time in CST. Cool. Okay. If you are applied, it will show your certifications here, Tier 1 or Tier 2. Tier 1 is you can only fly transport helicopters. If you're a new applicant, you can only apply for transport, Tier 1. If you're accepted, don't worry about Discord. It will automatically assign you your Discord roles as you are accepted. If you are denied, you will not receive any of the roles, and you'll have to reapply until you get accepted and blah, blah, blah. So the second that you guys are able or accepted, you guys will then be able to see the pilot chats and all the pilot-specific channels because you are now considered a pilot and you have those roles. Keep in mind, if you are blacklisted or marked as inactive or grounded or whatever, you guys will lose access to those channels automatically. This is all automated. So even I don't have control over it unless I literally change the code of it. So don't get mad at me if something's fucked up. Staff will review it. You will see the message that they left, such as "you're fat." If staff is saying that to y'all, let me know. They should be a little bit more professional.
Oh.
For my European guys, view privacy notice. This is all the information that we gather. Wow. This website is GDPR compliant. if you guys don't know what GDPR, it is essentially a data protection fucking community for the European Union. If you guys do not want your information saved, you can request the pilot data removal. We will remove your entire profile. The only information that we keep is publicly available information. Discord information that everybody can see, and your in-game UID to prevent ban evasion. That's the only information we keep. We don't keep anything else. But if you want your data request or removed and you're like, hey, I'm not comfortable with having my data out there, cool, remove it. I'm not collecting your phone numbers. I'm not collecting your email. I'm not going to send you some text in the middle of the night. I'm not doing that. So just keep in mind. After you guys apply, you will see exactly what certifications you have, blah, 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 blah. Cool. And then after a week, if you are a tier 1 pilot, a new pilot, you will apply for tier 1. You've gotten accepted. Cool. It will then say tier 2 down here. You cannot apply to tier 2 until you've been flying transport for 1 week. So yes, technically to fly CAS, you have to be in Discord and flying in game for 3 weeks. Boo-hoo. We used to review applications once a month. This is now being reviewed every Monday. For the guys who have already applied and anybody else who plans on applying, we are reviewing the applications tonight. Actually, I think they're doing it currently. So if you guys are eligible and you want to apply, you need to apply quickly because we will accept the applications today. Okay, who'd ping me? What do you want? Who? Fuck, ping me. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Vegas. Okay, so yes, everything is GDPR compliant. Also, it's also applicable to US laws and pretty much everybody else that matters. I'll just put it that way. If you're some fucking, if you're from Zimbabwe, I don't know your privacy policies and laws, so I'm not going to look it up. But it is mostly Asian, European, and US based, North American based compliant. You guys will not see this, but I will tell you guys all the fun stuff. The only people that can access this are staff. If you do not have a staff role, you will not see this. You may see the button. It will not work for you. It will verify you, and then it'll say, no, you don't have this role, and deny you. I can manage you guys all. Again, this is all public information, so I'm going to scroll through quickly, except the UIDs, because that is private information. So these are all the current pilots. Wow, that's cool. 171 current. I will put this here. 171 current, 154 active, 153 certified. Yep, everybody now has your UID. You're banned from every server. Staff will be able to see. Let's just look up Friday. My motherfucking staff hates me. Okay, let's do. I don't know. Fucking Saturday. Oh, this is Saturday's profile. Wow, look at him, Mr. Taco Mania 225 himself. Discord ID, we don't have his UID because he's a dickhead. We'll see his active qualifications. We can then manage you guys. Wow, look at that. We can manage you guys. Pilots, everybody that's active or plans to be active. We can ground you. If you are grounded from flying, it will automatically remove you from the server whitelist live. Your helo will turn off. And we will let you know. You are grounded for 1 week. You are grounded for 2 weeks. You are grounded for 3 days. Whatever. For anybody that does not respond to roll call, you will be marked as inactive. That means that, yes, your UID will stay, but we will know that you are an inactive pilot and you will eventually be removed. Now, if you hop in a helicopter, it will automatically add you back to the whitelist stuff and you'll be remarked as active. If we blacklist you, only higher staff can see this, such as me, Kat, and Unk. If you are blacklisted, expect to never fly in DOL again. So this is really reserved for the higher stuff. If you really fuck up enough to get blacklisted, you will never come back as a pilot. I promise you that. If we revoke a certification, if you have tier 1 and tier 2 certifications, and we revoke your tier 2, aka your CAS certification, the transport helicopters will turn on for you. The CAS will not. We can revoke and restore it. So if we say you're not allowed to fly CAS for 2 weeks, we will revoke that certification for 2 weeks. We will then restore that certification after 2 weeks. It affects you in game. Don't fuck up. If you mess up your information, say, man, I made a spelling error on my in-game name. Man, I made an error with my UID. Shit. Just make a ticket with us. We'll handle it. We can edit your pilot information and see exactly what information and edit it live. We can demote you to tier 1. If you've been fucking up as a tier 2 pilot for too long, we can fully demote you and you will have to wait another 5 days to apply. We can clear your application cooldown. That's really only reserved for certain stuff. We can also allow you to access tier 2 early. When you guys request your data removal, we can permanently delete it. We will receive that request on our end. We can permanently delete your profile and records. That will delete everything from the JSON, all that. We can see your application history. Applications need to be filled out properly no matter what. If you guys put some dumbass answers, you will get denied. So keep it somewhat okay. I don't need a damn fucking essay of why Napoleon Bonaparte really wants you to fly. I don't care. Explain your reasoning behind it and just give me a basic answer. It doesn't need to be a fucking poem, I promise. If you guys fuck up, it will be noted. I will see this. Everybody will see this. So if we sit there and look you up and we're noticing that you're kind of messing up and you're forgetting to call out CAS strikes, we're going to look in your record and we're going to go, oh, well, Friday added this note last week that they got onto them for not calling in CAS. We can then see it's a repeat pattern. That will not look good for you. Anybody that edits your information, if somebody's fucking with you and edits your information, we can all see it. So I will be able to see it. And if you believe somebody is fucking with your information in this website, you let me know immediately. I will remove them without hesitation. There's no reason anybody should be editing information for pilots for no damn reason. Now, if you guys fuck up, that's fine. We'll take care of it. But you guys won't really see any of that. This is all stuff that we can do server side. This is what I want to talk to you guys about. Roll call. Roll call is coming back. For those that were in DGT, roll call is coming back. The roll call bot is automated, completely automated. I can test it right now and it will not work because it's going to ask itself 2 questions. Is it the first of the month? Is there an active roll call currently out? No, there is not an active roll call currently out. However, it is also not the first of the month, so it will not let me do it. These roll calls will last 72 hours. For those that don't know hours, that is 3 days. Every first of the month through, do the math, the 4th. It will send out an application, or it'll send out a ping. It will ping every single pilot in the server. You guys have 3 days to respond with the green little check mark. You guys may have seen this. Wow. Let's look at this. It will be over here, pilot roll call. Wow. You guys need to respond to this. Staff needs to as well. Nobody is exempt. If you guys do not respond to this, you will be marked as inactive. It will tell you, here's the deadline. Here's when it closes. This window will this message will automatically close. It did not do that, so I will have to fix it. So don't worry about that. Out of 150 something pilots, 109 of you replied. I can then sync the roll call responses. 1 new response. Wow, 108 matched pilots have responded. Wow, preview closeout. These are all the people that did not respond. You would be marked as inactive if I process this closeout. As you can see, non-responders will be marked inactive, and you will lose the pilot and tier roles and receive the inactive pilot role in the Discord. This affects you in-game and Discord. If you do not respond to roll call, you will be marked as inactive and you cannot fly. Then you got to sit there and bug us and say, well, my dog was shitting on the bed for 3 days. I don't care. It's one button. Just hit the button and move on. It's once a month. It's not like we're fucking demanding anything crazy from you, so just do it. Okay. These are all the guys who have currently submitted applications. Every single person that is on this, you guys will be reviewed today. If you guys are accepted, keep an eye on your profile. If you guys are accepted, you guys will be able to fly less than 10 minutes after you're accepted. So It's streamlined the process. We used to have to match you in the Discord, match you in the system, make sure your UID is correct, verify it by searching the server logs from God knows how long that you've been in the server, and find your correct UID. We no longer have to do this. Everything is verified automatically. All we do is review your application, accept it or deny it. It will automatically add you into the new JSON folder. We can just copy and paste that into the new folder, save it, boom, you can fly. It's that simple. It streamlines the entire process. For you guys that don't like the website and think it overcomplicates it, I invite you to manually go through every single person, verify information, and add them into the whitelist without fucking it up. I promise you it's not as easy as you think. So, this is how we're going to do things from now on. If you don't like it, don't use it. If you don't like your data being collected, don't sign in. If you don't like how this is being run, sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. As the new servers open up, yes, we will, when we want to EU, yes, we will open up EU and you'll see it reflected on the website. NA3 will come soon. That's why it says coming soon. Now, something new is on the horizon. Wow. Coming soon. Wow. Development. It is currently being worked on. We're just trying to figure some stuff out. So as they open, you guys will see it. So when NA3 opens, EU1 will then go coming soon. And then after that, then blah, 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 blah. So is there any questions about how this works at all? If you guys are confused, I'm not going to shit on you and be like, oh, you're just a fucking idiot. Yes, it is very simple. Pussycat, make a whitelist assistance ticket and show us what you are seeing. Because nobody else is having issues. Is anybody else having issues linking their stuff to the Discord? Like linking your stuff? Like at all? Okay. I don't know what's going on. I know the system will kind of flag you if you have multiple Discord accounts. So that's also against Discord terms of service. So if you are in here with 2 separate accounts, I highly recommend you make one of them leave before I do it because they will not come back and you'll get in trouble for me. And I'm not a very nice person. I'm not saying that you are, Pussycat. I don't know why you're having issues. I've tested extensively with different people and I've never had that issue. Discord does bug and mess up. Noble, there can be people with the exact same name. We can search you up by UID, Discord ID, name, whatever. We can search you up multiple different ways. You're unique in your own. You can have the exact. Somebody else can name themselves Friday. Also, keep in mind, you guys. If you guys change your in-game name, I know a lot of people change their in-game names. That's perfectly fine. We can still track you. We know exactly who you are. So if you guys, if I sit there and I'm like, oh, I don't like Friday, I'm gonna go be November. It will say on our side, last seen as Friday, and then it'll update your name automatically, and we can approve that. So it's a pretty cool system. It keeps up with what you do. All it's looking is for that link. Hey, this Discord ID belongs to this in-game ID. It's just bridging the gap. Any other questions about the website? Anybody confused or need help? What the hell? Is the website a website? Yes, it is. This is an actual website. I've created very basic websites before. However, they were mainly locally stuffed. This one has its own database, its own like configs. It links with the Discord API bot, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's super simple. It wasn't simple to make. It took me probably about 60 hours after work to get it done. And it was a pain in the ass. And there's still some shit fucked up. If you guys notice any bugs with the website, absolutely make a ticket and let me know. I will try to fix it and figure out what's going on. Say for some reason you had to shut down the server for good, what will you do with our information on the website? That is very good information. There is a command to where if this Discord is deleted, it will automatically wipe every single database that I have connected to it. Automatically. I cannot overwrite it. I designed it to not be able to overwrite it. It refreshes on its own sometimes. It happened to me while filling the application. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys use a computer for this. Laptop, something like that. It does not work on mobile very well because mobile is a pain in the ass to implement. I could probably do it later, but I'm not super worried about it. The spreadsheet with Pilot's name on it, so that is kind of a reference point. That is what we use to link every single person. So we already have your Discord information. We just needed to make the link to the in-game information. So we went through everybody's previous applications and linked it. It was a pain in the ass, and it took Cat about 12 hours to do it for free. So the reason you guys are all set up on the server or on the website is because of Cat. What else? What else? What else?
Okay, you're back. Friday, you were just cut out for about, I want to say 30 seconds to a minute.
Ah, that's sick. Okay. Okay, so sorry. Did everybody hear the answer about what would happen if the server was deleted? What was the last thing y'all heard?
We heard about his refreshing question where you said he said it refreshes and it's refreshed while he was filling it out, and you're like, no, it didn't, or something like that.
Oh, no. Okay, so if the server is deleted, it will automatically wipe every database. I can't even override that command. That is just in the code itself. Yeah. Can a compromised Discord result in the site being wiped by accident? No. There are multiple security checks. I am using the exact same security protocols that banks use. So unless you can hack a fucking bank, you're not hacking my website. Also, I can see what everybody does. So if you try to access the back end of my server, I will automatically get alerted to it and, I don't know, send a hitman to your house.
He'll beat you.
For legal reasons, that is a joke. But I will beat your ass. That one's not a joke. Mr. Caden, you have a question. What if a Chinese hacker? Look, man, if a Chinese hacker can get into it, fucking be my guest. You're gonna get a bunch of useless ass information. In the ticket that you open a whitelist assistance ticket. Yep, you applied an hour ago. Yeah, if you guys are eligible, check y'all's profiles, link it. Obviously, if you're comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with it, then you're not gonna fly. So, check y'all's check y'all's profiles. It'll tell you exactly when you can apply. We will be going through applications both today and Monday. And then after Monday, every Monday from now on, we will go through it. Like I said, when you guys get your UID, does everybody here know how to get your UID in game? Where do I find the website? Go to application frequently asked questions or apply here in the Discord. You can also go to pilots.dawnoflies.com. Is there going to be a test run for NA3? Yes, you guys will absolutely be able to test NA3 when we are ready. And we will also ask if anybody wants to help test. It will be locked for testing. That way we don't give it away. So we'll give you a password. If it saves, if other people join because you gave them the password, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. Can we save our application in case you didn't hit the privacy notice? Will it save so you can go back and not have to restart? No, the first thing that you guys have to do is accept that privacy notice when you join. It will not let you do all that fun stuff until you accept that privacy notice. So you should go to your pilot profile, scroll all the way down, go to the privacy notice, read it. Don't sign shit that you don't understand. Read it, understand what we do, and then accept it if you are comfortable with it. Click on your profile in Arma and you can copy it. Yes, if you guys are confused about how to find your UID, go to the top right of the main menu screen in the game. click your profile picture or the profile at the top right. It will then have a string of numbers and letters that you can copy and then paste. Or if that doesn't work, go in any server, doesn't matter where, go in any server, type #ID in chat, and it'll pop it up in chat. You're the only person that can see that message. Nobody else can see it. How does one acquire the password? I will reach out to people that want to help test when it opens. This is not going to be for a while because of 1.8, so we're just waiting on most of the mods to come back. Where would it be posted? Yeah, I will tell you guys. Yes, I would handpick. I will handpick y'all. So. What do you mean? See who's been on longest? What does that mean? Tyrano, you're a fucking admin. Of course you tested. What? Also, for those who know Tyrana, he's run a lot of ops. Yes, he is now an admin. He has done so well in his small and short time doing GM stuff for you guys that he is now an admin, which means he oversees the GMs. And then also he can throw in some fun ops for y'all. Has a little bit more stuff to do. I'm not that much on Discord. I have problem finding fucking yeah, don't trademark anything because spam callers will call you every fucking day. Password big dot. There's no password currently. Okay, Pussycat, if you see my screen, report center. Select your report type. You can do either one. I don't care. If you scroll down, you can see helicopter whitelist support. Just click that and it will automatically open up that channel for you. Yes, we will add a role eventually. It's going to be mainly cosmetic. That way, people can sign up for testing. Is there any... Okay, other than the website, seems like we got that figured out pretty good. GM applications are not opening. They do not open unless I say they do, and they only open for those specific people. Every single staff member that you guys see is handpicked by me. No, what the fuck? so the GM applications are not open to the people. Sorry, not sorry. We've had issues with publicly available GM apps and basically shitty staff members too that come in. How do I handpick GMs? That's a great question. I'm mainly looking for anybody that the biggest thing you can do to basically make me not want to ever have you as a GM is annoy me or piss me off. I have a lot of patience for you guys, but if you annoy me or piss me off, you fucked up. I know that seems like super shallow. I don't care. $1,000 donation. Yeah, you donate $1,000, I'll give you GM for a week. I don't care. No, you don't have to be unemployed. I have a full-time job myself. Matter of fact, just got off work about 2 hours ago. So, following the rules. Yes, following the rules is the easiest way to piss them off. If you guys see a new player and you guys are helping that new player, I'm seeing you guys be helpful in the Discord. You guys are being nice to, you guys aren't being toxic, breaking the rules, being a dickhead. You guys aren't annoying nobody. Hey, if there's something broken, instead of you telling me, hey, this shit's broken, you provide a bug report. It has all the details that we need to fix it. Those are what I'm looking for. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering how I pick GMs or anybody, obviously nobody starts off as a GM. If I'm seeing a pilot as being super helpful, I will say, hey, to the flight marshals, I say, hey guys, this guy's been pretty cool. He should be an instructor. And then you move up from there. If I see you guys mainly being helpful in Discord, I can assign you the helper role that helps you moderate the Discord a little bit more in case you want to be a Discord mod.
I'll just say something to the effect of, as far as adding GMs, a lot of it too is, can we tolerate you? Are you fucking annoying? Because if the answer to that, if we can tolerate you, that's also part of it. If you're annoying, I'm sorry, but it just ain't gonna happen.
Yes. You have to vibe well with the rest of the crew.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm not gonna have people arguing about dumb shit while I'm trying to work or fix on the server. Is there an age limit to be a GM? Yes, 18. 18 is the age limit. You have to be 18. If I think that you are lying to me, I will make you verify it. What do you mean, zombie? How do you guys handle people who ask a bunch of questions? There's this fun little block button that I got.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say zombie is 18. I'm pretty sure our youngest GM is like 18 or 20.
No, I'm 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think our youngest is
zombie
20.
sounds like a little boy, but he's 20.
That's just mean.
He's a eunuch. It's a real long story.
Login.gov type verify? No. I essentially just ask not for your personal information. I just need to see your birthday on your fucking ID. ID.me. I will be implementing ID.me later. We're going to be having some perks for veterans and first responders. So it's going to be pretty cool. Obviously, Europeans and all that, you guys do not have ID.me like the US. So we're going to have some perks for you guys in terms of veterans and stuff. And then when the MilSim stuff opens, ID.me is a website that the US government uses to basically handle all of military members and IDs and all that shit, veterans and all that. Verifies their information.
You get the information.
Is it wrong for me to troll new players who spawn and try to fly helos? Oh yeah, I troll them too. I just tell them if they hit the start button about 5 or 6 more times, it'll automatically start. Pisses them off every time. Do you guys have any questions about anything else related to the servers? Any ideas? Anything that you guys want to see? This is my one time because I hate being pinged for stupid shit. So this is your one time to get it out and be like, I want a fucking clown costume with a maid outfit and give me a 4-foot long dildo. You know, more zombies.
Clipped.
Flying enemies to attack helicopters. Well, it's funny you say that. Pilots, you guys will soon have a new threat on the horizon. If you have ever played the Everon Apocalypse servers and you know Mr. Snowbee1, he's the one who created the Leapers. He's also the one that created the Titans. Pilots, you guys will have something attacking helicopters. It can latch onto your helicopters. Also, people on the ground, you guys will have a new threat. These new enemies, they are flying. I'll just tell you this. They are flying. They will pick you up, fly you to an unsurvivable height, and drop you. So if you notice your buddy gets snatched up into the air, shoot the thing that's carrying him. Save your buddy. Can we get Ace Medical? Ace Medical does not really work in zombies. They kind of just beat the shit out of you, and by the time a medic gets you, you're already dead. It kind of sucks. But the MilSim server, the one where you fight enemies that shoot back, will have the full Ace Medical system in it. So I'll let you know that. The enemy MI8 remove more from the game. FPS than game. I prefer as many zombies as possible. You'd be surprised at how little impact those MI8s have. Now, keep in mind, there's not like a ton flying around. There's only 5 maximum, no matter what. Should be got like you'll be fine. It's mainly to keep people moving and not punch up. And also, until the flying enemies get there, it's making sure you guys are looking up. Someone is in your co-pilot scenes just being an ass by grabbing controls. What do we do if we can't get a mod through a ticket? Crash that motherfucker. I will personally, if you get banned for that, I will personally unban you. If keep in mind, if you guys are not whitelisted and you take controls of a heli, there's bugs obviously. So even if the controls are locked, some people can grab the controls. If you guys get caught doing that, it's a ban. So don't, if you're not whitelisted, don't try to fly. It's not to be a dickhead. It's just like, it's people that I trust in helis, and I don't know you, so I don't trust you. What if we crash the heli with people inside and blame us and we don't have proof? I highly, highly, highly recommend that you run some sort of clipping software. There's SteelSeries, there's Discord, there's Metal, there's Steam. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys find some kind of clipping software. So yeah. Should have like raiders or something. Yeah, we're planning on adding not necessarily raiders, bandits. If you guys know Plastic made the bandit mod. Wow, we have Plastic on our team. Yeah, he's pretty cool. We will be adding bandits to spice things up a little bit, but we just need to fix that. What if your gunner in the Apache starts opening fire on ground friendlies? Easy. Turn that motherfucker away. I highly recommend whoever is in a Apache or flies an Apache, I highly recommend you learn what limits that camera has or that turret has. That way, if somebody starts fucking up and shooting at friendlies on purpose, you can just turn away and they can't do anything about it. I don't know if it's possible. Oh, God damn, dude. Is it possible? But a possible addition is something like Dragon's Breath rounds on a shotgun. Funny you say that. If you guys go in the server right now and look for the Vepr shotgun, there are mags with Dragon's Breath rounds. They're pretty cool. Will we see more Huey variants? Load into the test server and find out yourself. Zombies with swords are not bandits. No, they are not. Those are cultists. We have added Balian's creatures to these servers. We now have the cultists. Keep in mind, some of those cultists have suicide vests. So don't necessarily shoot them in the chest because it will detonate that suicide vest. Thought we only had slugs and birdshot. You should have stuff. V22 Osprey. Me personally, I hate that fucking mod. I'm gonna be honest. I hate that fucking mod. The helo flies like ass. It's kind of dumb. But yes, we will have it.
Is it about the Osprey?
Yes.
Yeah, we tested it. It works like ass. I'm gonna be honest. It's super fucking buggy too.
Yeah, it's pretty buggy. So we're waiting on an update. But as soon as it's stable enough to not fuck anything up, yes, we will add it.
We did add some pretty requested things, like in the game there's the Beowulf 50 cal Beowulf AR-15 now.
Yeah,
that's
snipers. You guys have the Snipix Alligator right now with the HE rounds. So congratulations, you guys now can hit somebody with a fucking anti-tank round for whatever reason.
That there is there's also Nasty's M700s. So there's bolt action 700s. Mind you, they're not chambered in 7.62 NATO. Little Bird's not coming. Sorry, bro. And the M700, yeah, it's chambered in 3.38 Lapua, so that's also new caliber. It fires pretty fucking straight. It's awesome.
It's pretty good. I use it in PvP servers. The M700 is probably my favorite sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm. And the MG3.
Yeah, if you guys don't know me, I'm a very big PvP player. Me and the rest of the weekdays used to just play PvP. If you guys remember Darkroot, we were on Darkroot a lot. What is your opinion on a more CQB type maps like metro tunnels or bunkers? That'd be really cool to do. That I would love that. If you guys know any mod makers or you guys want to make mods yourselves, feel free. I know we got one guy making a mod right now. He's making like a New York style mod. That's sick as fuck. And we will absolutely let you test it on our public server. Like on our test server. You guys can use our test server as basically your playground to test your mods out or test your maps out if you choose to do that. Can we get an S-Vest? Absolutely the fuck not. People can't behave with the explosives that we have now. Now, maybe if we go to a desert map, I might add it. What am I going to walk into? Well, it's what you're walking through. For those that don't know, we have added a weather mod. A lot of people have been wanting weather. Now, this weather is not meant to make it look cool. This weather is meant to fuck you over. So now we have fog. Congratulations. GMs can now control the fog. It will become foggy and you can't see 10 feet in front of you. The new vehicles, however, have 360 spotlights around them that you guys can cut through the fog just a little bit. Add the little bird. No. I will not. The reason, I will give you a reason and not just say no because I said so. The little birds are indicative of shitty pilots. Every single pilot that mains the little bird that I have had fly a Huey or a Blackhawk has crashed it immediately. They suck. So maybe in the future, like way down the line, but I'm really not a fan of the little bird personally. But if my staff agrees with it, then we can possibly add it. I'm more worried about getting some unique helis in. CH-53. I thought about it. I know I said never planes, never gonna have planes in the server. Not gonna lie, the AC-130 mod would be really good for fucking ops.
There
So,
also was, if I'm correct, there's a Little Bird mod that it works better than the one. Like it's a more realistic flight model because the one that everybody refers to when they say add a Little Bird is literally the easiest fucking thing on the planet to fly. I'm pretty sure somebody with only access to a tongue and a mouse could fly that shit fine.
yep. Can we get the disco zombie
I
from
would like
Plants
to see
vs
that.
Zombies? No, what the fuck?
Can we get Crazy
you
Dave?
guys-
No, this is a request from me. Can we get Crazy Dave?
I could probably
Hell yeah.
have Plastic make a Crazy Dave.
Thank you.
Then we
Will you
need
guys
the
add a mod
disco
that lets you
zombie.
fire from the heli? Yes, we planned on adding it, but we tested it like in mass, like stress tested it, and it fucking failed miserably. It was awful. It is super buggy and it overrides some keybinds, and it's just not a good mod yet. But as soon as it's fixed, yeah, absolutely.
The
Red
H53
Legs
mod,
maps set in the
sucks.
US.
Sorry.
Yes, we've ran his mods for multiple different like ops. I'd like to have Red Legs mobs like maps in the server, but I'd have to reach out to him to see if we can use them. I know they're under a public license, but I like to ask permission beforehand. Plus, Red Leg does my mods for BTGG, and I am not on good terms with them. I do not like them. So if you guys are fans of BTGG, I'm sorry. I genuinely hate them. White phosphorus or napalm detonation charges. That'd be cool. I can look into that. I have a friend that's making ship mods. If you want me to get in contact with him and see if we can get something done, that'd be cool. Boats would be cool. I love boats.
We have a rib, I think, right now. If it's, I don't know, it might be in live, but I know in test we had it yesterday.
Yeah, maybe. What server is the anti-tank gun on? It will be on both servers. Actually, I think it's only going to be on NA2. We'll add some new fun guns. Tornadoes or no? We tested them. Unfortunately, we can't trust staff with them, so we haven't added them. I will possibly think about it, but it's not a guarantee. Yes, you can finally mag dump the noises, just like IRL. Yes, yes, you hear a noise and you fucking shoot it. Everyone, yes. Kanaya, yes, they do. Do we get explosive ammo rounds for machine gun? I can look at that. I can look at some magazine mods. That'd be pretty cool.
The
Yes,
alligator
that's
has
it.
explosive rounds.
Yes,
Those
the
rounds
alligator
actually
does.
explode.
Add the AC-130. I'm thinking about it. Maybe. It'd be
God,
only
don't
for
say that.
ops.
Why would you say that out loud?
GMs would only be allowed to use it for ops. So keep that in mind.
It's like we do have, I know somebody was
Yes.
asking about HIMARS earlier. We tested the
No.
HIMARS 1.8 broke it. There is an MLRS in the server, but if it stays, it's only for ops.
Yeah. CH-53 is the Super Stallion, for those that don't know. It's basically a smaller, how would you describe it? Like a smaller Chinook? It's like a single rotor?
The CH-53, it doesn't work right now. It's
yeah,
horribly
it was
outdated.
broken last time. I think that guy abandoned that mod. That was a good mod. Couldn't you just make it spawnable by GM? Yeah, we can make everything spawnable by GM. We can give you guys base kits and everything else is available to GMs. We could do that, but we don't. OH-58 would be really cool, but I think that would be saved for the NA3 server. I'm going to be honest. Shit, that'll definitely be saved for the fucking Milsim server. Where the hell did my messages go? That's true. I play a server, but people can't put their harness on. Breaks the hell is that harness? What the hell? Possibly add quad bikes. I don't know if there's any quad bike mods. I can possibly look at that. Thermals again. Maybe. The thermal overlay is kind of fucked up. Dark V. Yeah, I tested this a while ago when we were on Kolguyev. It is bugged as shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty buggy. Did you guys fix the night vision? That wasn't us. That was the mod. There's nothing that we can't alter mods like that. So that'd be up to the mod creator.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When it comes to fixing mods, we literally can't do shit.
Yeah,
We can-
all the complaints. I know it's super frustrating after this update dropped. We didn't even know it was dropping today. They did not tell anybody. They just dropped it. And kind of fucked over everybody, including modders. So everybody's scrambling trying to get their stuff fixed. Thankfully, I bugged Bacon enough. Sorry, Bacon, to fix it, and he got it up in less than 24 hours. Thank God.
Surprisingly, yeah, surprisingly. I'll
In
leave it at
terms
that.
of scenarios, we can maybe do recreations. Yes. So if you guys look down here on my Discord, you guys will see. Don't worry about all this stuff. It's not your stuff. You guys will see an operations tab. These will
And
be
there's a check on my
opening this
sister.
weekend. You guys will be opening this weekend. I will add to the lore so you guys understand the lore. Keep in mind, all the operations that you guys do need to feed into the lore even more. This is y'all's story. We're only the ones that are hosting it. So if you guys are like, oh, the fucking Russians invaded, and then we killed the French, and then the zombies evolved, we can do that. And then obviously, if you guys want to run the op as command, so to speak, a GM can reach out and say, hey, I want to sponsor this op, and go from there.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
not to
try
say. Oh, sorry.
go ahead. No, go
I
ahead.
was
You're
gonna
good.
say that's not to say that we won't run like little fun ops that don't fucking matter with the lore at all. Like we'll still run like little shitty dinker ops that like, yeah, this is not lore based. This is just somebody had an idea. We thought it was cool.
Yeah, yeah. Like Black Hawk Down or something like that. Like we'll
Yeah,
run fun
exactly. Or
ops
like a
like
D-Day
that.
invasion on like that island on Everon. I know people like that one.
Yeah. So I'll be adding to the lore personally, and then we can update. I'll have the GMs updated as their ops go on, all that fun stuff. You guys can post picture. You guys are gonna be able to post pictures in there and be like, hey, like the news crew caught this. I know a lot of news guys love doing that, so we're gonna let that. You guys can suggest it, and then we'll also have an announcement ping. If you guys go into the roles, you guys can sign up for the operation announcement. That way, you get pinged anytime that information is posted or it starts. That way, you guys don't miss it. So yeah, we can absolutely do that. Bomb vests, no. EU server. EU server will come up after NA3. The PvPvE is a very work in progress. I am not ready to release anything about that yet. So yeah. So yes, EU server is coming up after NA3. I'm not gonna lie, these servers are getting expensive, but it's for y'all, so I don't mind. Is Discord clips for Nitro members? I actually don't know. I don't use Discord clips. If anybody with Discord clips can answer that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's a mod for that.
It'd be
don't know
sick
what
as
the
fuck. I can't find a use for it, but I think it'd be sick to have maybe as like a prop if nothing else at the airfield.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. NH90. We used to have the NH90, and I'm gonna be honest, nobody used it. I think we had 2 pilots that actually enjoyed
What's the
flying it.
NH90?
NH90 is the French. Yeah, just
Oh
like
no,
the
no, we got rid of that because it was bugged. Remember how the Reaper? Yeah, no, it was. Remember when we were running an op and Ares literally shot it with a 1 PKM round and it
Oh
fucking blew up like
yeah, okay,
15
yeah,
people.
okay. So we were
It's
running an
turbo
op,
bugged.
and then somebody shot Sunday's helicopter, and it just killed everybody.
Yeah, the whole helicopter exploded and people hadn't even landed yet. Yeah, no, that thing is buggy, and until it gets fixed, it's probably not coming back.
Default vehicles are super underpowered and climb quite poorly. Any ability to make them more usable? Yes. Yeah, we
Bitfit
can
Arma.
manually adjust the torque and the top speed for them. So yes, we can absolutely do that.
That too, but
And
Bitfit
for
Arma.
Phantoms non-player controlled, but call in a possibility to drop napalm or bombs. Yeah, we will let you guys be able to call in the FA-18 bomb strikes eventually, as well as mortar strikes as well, and we'll adjust the timers to where you guys can't quite spam them, but you also can't abuse them.
I know a
Or
few
like
ideas
you're
we've had
not
for that
getting
is like a
fucked over.
squad leader only type call in where you can only call it in if you're a squad leader.
Yes, yeah. When is the next op? I'm gonna check with
question.
Boogie. I'm gonna check with Boogie if the everything's stable enough. I will personally host an op tonight. Any thoughts on any infection-based mode? Yes. Bacon Zombies. I love Bacon. I love his mods. But I have recently seen a new mod. For those that don't know, let me go to his server. Walkers. So, unfortunately, his mod, he kind of fucked up and used Bacon's servers or files as the basis. If you guys see this stuff, this is the mod creator. Yeah, these zombies can break walls. It's pretty cool. They will also tackle you and pin you down. So it's pretty cool. They will pin you down and actually fuck you up. Like literally. This like he has all the mods. It's super cool. This guy, I talked to him last night. He's Australian, so my Australian homies, hell yeah. This guy is pretty fucking cool. This mod will coincide with our more survival style game mode to where you guys will actually, like, if you get bit, like if your buddy gets bit next to you, if you don't have an antidote, you will slowly turn into a zombie and actually attack them. To where you die and then your character, like your body, will then attack them. It's pretty fucking cool. So you'll get sick, then you'll start losing HP, and then you'll die, and then you get infected. So it's pretty cool. Let me see. Yes. MI8, I'm a good MI8 pilot, and it's in vanilla anyways. The MI8 is a base game. That's just in the game.
Yeah.
Lore video trailer win. I'm gonna be honest. I am terrible at editing videos. I can possibly talk to somebody who's good at it.
Or if one of you guys are good at it and wanting to volunteer time, maybe.
Yeah, if you guys are willing to volunteer time, I mean, I wish I could pay y'all, but unfortunately, Bohemia Interactive does not allow me to do that. Again, that's not a mod. Like, if you make the mod, sure. Can pilots designate LZ for pickups in the future? Yeah. Pilots can basically, as long as it's within the rules, you guys can, like, if somebody says, I want to be on that roof, and you don't want them to roof camp, you don't have to land them on the fucking roof. If you want to pick them up on a certain spot or tell them to pop smoke before you pick them up, hell yeah. World War Z city getting overwhelmed. Yes, we have somebody working on a map, city map right now. So yeah. Can we buff the Arsenal truck? I'm the guy that drives around. What do you mean buff? Any possibility of an outbreak game mode where you have to hold out against waves of zombies in a city after the initial outbreak? I can come up with that. Yeah. It's possible to give the Chinook more fuel. So GMs, as soon as they load in, they should be checking the fuel consumption rate. For some reason, it is defaulted to 8 times what it normally is. So the GMs try to get it to as close to a 1.0 times fuel consumption rate. There's also a glitch. Yeah, that's 1.8. I study film, so okay, hell yeah, yeah, you can absolutely do that. Under the table payments, absolutely not. I will not do that.
Well, at least in the government side, absolutely not. I'm just joking.
Yeah,
Legal reasons, no. I know. I'm just joking. I should not have joked about that. No.
Yeah. I really wish I could pay, like, if I had the money and I was able to, I would pay all my staff. So it'd be an actual job and they can just sit at home and play games all day. I would absolutely do that. Unfortunately, I can't. It'd be pretty cool to do, though. Is there any other questions you guys have? You guys can ask any questions, nothing weird, obviously, keep it appropriate, but you guys can ask any questions about me, server, the plans, what I want to do with it, the trademark, whatever. $20 an hour. I get paid $21 an hour at my job right now. So I promise you it's not that much. What is my job? I locate gas lines. So call 811 before you dig. There possibility.
Friday looks like he's 60. Just if you were wondering with his job.
No, I don't. What the fuck?
He looks like he's 60. It is a he's in a rough 20s. I'll tell you that much. It's
I'm 24.
It's a travesty.
For everybody wondering.
He's got a rough 24.
Yeah, 24 hit me like a fucking brick. If I already have the pilot tiers, do I need to still sit in a heli before the deadline tonight? You need to reply to the roll call message. We are merging that tonight. Add a gun or something on an Arsenal truck to add more torque. We can add more torque, yeah. SKS, yeah, we can do that. Can I get a day early to go for pilot whitelist? Absolutely not. Nobody is exempt. I can't even, well, I can, but I'm not going to. I have to alter the code to allow you to do that. So I promise you, it's just one more day, you'll live. He's got bad gas mileage. Well, I do drive a supercharged V8, so yes.
That's like 7 to the mile. Holy fuck.
I think I get like 11 on if I'm not flooring it.
Yeah, that's probably like a fucking 24-gallon tank. You're spending easily $100 a week on
Can we get more
gas.
civilian vehicles? Yeah. Yeah.
We
absolutely.
So the only thing is right now is we were testing a lot of those civilian vehicles while servers were down, and with 1.8, I'll be honest, it is just hard at the moment.
It is brutal.
So much
It is
shit
brutal. A
is
lot of
buggy.
vehicles. You guys will have new vehicles on restart, provided I can convince Boogie to add them. So be ready for that. They're pretty cool. They're not
Like
just
when-
American. They're not just American. For my Russian players, there's a couple of Russian vehicles with guns. They're pretty cool.
We added a BMP1.
We're not adding that. We're not adding that.
Never
that
mind.
motherfucker is loud.
It's a fucking BMP. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Can
go
we
for it.
reduce
Fuck
supply
it.
cost on items? Yeah, we can remove supply cost. SUV pickups like the Raptor. Now, see, at any point those mods could get banned. If Ford saw it, or like the Chevy Tahoes, if Chevy saw it, they could pretty much hit those guys with a cease and desist. So yeah. My Lamborghinis get how many miles? Well, I did about 27,000 steps today in a 9.5-hour shift. So do the math.
Lamborghinis. I've never
What
heard
you
that.
drive
like
Friday? I drive a 2012 Chevy Camaro SS. It is supercharged, full bolt on.
You want to know what I drive? I drive an 03 Chevy Tracker.
I'm
before a lot of
thinking
you guys.
I'm really like not enjoying the car anymore. I'm kind of thinking of selling it for a fucking Acura, like an older Acura TSX wagon manual. I saw one on Marketplace the other day. It's kind of fire.
There is Toyota mods. That was one of the ones we tested, and yeah,
do I
them
pay a
shits do not
gallon?
work.
So I can either do 85 or I can do 93 or 91, whatever, premium. It's like $4.40 a gallon or something like that. Do we have an ATV in the server? We do not currently. There are dirt bike mods. That'd be pretty cool. Keep in mind that if you hit any bump, you will fly off that motherfucker. Toyota mod, yes. There's a Hilux mod that I want to add. I love the Hilux. Forgot that you need to get a license. Yes, everything is licensed. You'd be amazed at how much research I had to do into trademarking Dawn of Lies. It was fucking ridiculous. How much can you bench press? I am very, for those that don't know, you guys have probably seen pictures of me in the off-topic chat or the Hobby Lobby. I play Airsoft. Well, used to. I need to get back into it. I'm skinny. I'm a skinny motherfucker. I don't know how much I can bench press. I think the last time I bench pressed was like freshman year, and I think it was like 135, 140. But I was also weighed probably about 110 pounds soaking wet at that time. Any boats coming? Maybe. Technicals soon. Yeah. I can definitely say you're probably within 8-hour or less drive for me right now. I am in the DFW Metroplex of Texas. A Davy Crockett? No! What the fuck is that?
Why? Do you not know what a Davy Crockett is?
Yeah, it's the fucking nuke mortar. It's a nuke mortar.
Oh
it's a mini nuke.
That would be the last time. That'd be the last thing. I promise you, you can request that a million times. It'd be the last thing I give y'all.
Just strap it on the back of a Jeep. You just strap it on the back of the
Airsoft
Jeep,
weapons looking like the real thing nowadays. Yeah. Our field is right by a highway, and somebody called the police because they saw a bunch of people running around firing weapons, and so we had like the entirety of like state police, the local city police, the SWAT team, the sheriff's department, all fucking like running onto the field with actual guns and telling people to like drop their shit. This was
fucking
years ago.
Tag out, dude. I shot you like 6 times.
I hit you with 5.56 like 6 times, dude. Call your hit.
Fucking call your hit, dude.
That's when you hand him an airsoft rifle and say, "Welcome to the game."
We get a bulldozer. I don't even think there's a mod for that, bro.
What even? But like, why? Why would
we need $1,000? Would you add the new? If you paid me $1,000, I'd add whatever mod you want. I don't care.
Start a GoFundMe.
I just want you guys to know when he says he would, he's not joking. If you donated 1K, if you dropped $1,000 on this shit, yeah, he's fucking he's fine. He's figuring it out.
Yeah,
he's figuring it out.
You don't realize how far $1,000 will go for the server. Like
1K for the little bird, dead ass. Yeah, we would 100%.
Yeah.
100%. If you
Honestly,
dropped
I do it for less.
a
I
band,
do it for less. I like flying the Little Bird. I just hate the pilots that fly them.
for sure. If you dropped a band on the server, yeah, Little Bird's in literally next reset. Like we'll make that happen immediately.
Yeah, I'll add them right now. If I get if I get an email right now saying that somebody donated $1,000, I will add the Little Birds right now.
Your email, fuck off. No, you didn't.
Would it be possible if
crazy.
instead of on every reset the server could? God damn! If you don't stop spamming that shit, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna time your ass out. Would it be possible if instead of every reset on the server could mob be at the airport as if we had just arrived on the island? Yeah, we can change.
Mob
the
is
location.
randomized, right?
It should be, yeah. But yeah, we can absolutely do that.
I
My
think
accountant
being at the
really
airport
ain't
might
gonna
make
like
sense.
this.